All right, so we're going through exercise 13b and going through question 1, and this is a video on B, C, and D. So let's start here with B, and we're going to rewrite this and enable us to evaluate it. So I can rewrite this as a 5 here. So it's a fifth root of 2, 4, 3, and then I'm going to end up raising the entire thing to the power of 3. Now, what is the fifth root of 2, 4, 3? Now, this is something you just need to commit to memory. You need to know that a 3 to the power of 5 is 2, 4, 3. So in other words, it is 3. 3 to the power of 5 is 2, 4, 3. And then what I have to do is cube that because of that right there. So my final answer is going to be 27. So I'm going to highlight that there. That is my final answer. And I'm going to put a box around it. And as I said, you might just need to take some time to memorize your powers. So from 1 to 5 are the most important, but also remember probably like 1 to 10, the first 5 powers. All right, let's continue on. We have this, and the first thing that we should notice is that we have a negative indice here. So what I'm actually going to do immediately is bring that down. So bring that down into my denominator in order for it to be positive. So I'm going to be left with 8 1/2. Now we know what this 1/2 is. It's just a square root. So it's going to be 1 over the square root of 81. Sorry, I wrote that wrong. That should be an 81. I'm like, square root of 8, what is that? 81. So it's going to be the square root of 81. And we know that is going to be 1 over 9. So again, I'm going to get my highlighter and I'm going to highlight that. So that's a nice and easy one. We all know that. Next. Again, I'm going to write it like this. So what is that going to be? It's going to have a 3 here because of that 3. So third root, cube root rather, a better way to say it. Then I'm going to put this whole thing in brackets, squared. Okay, what's that going to be? What is, so what to the power of 3 gives you 64? That's 4. So 4 to the power of 3 gives you 64. 4 to the power of 3 gives you 64. Then I'm going to square that, and I'm going to get the answer of 16. I'm going to highlight that. Perfect. They're your answers to B, C, and D. Hopefully that was helpful.